Hello guys, I greet you all according to the times you are using, wherever you are listening to the sound of my voice from. Guys, at this time around, there's a total blackout in Plateau State. Media bet in Nigeria, there's a total blackout. Horrible things. Do you know that the bandits and terrorists carry out fresh attack on Christians in Plateau State? Magu's local government area in Plateau, specifically. Hey. More than 30 people were back. Mostly they were children and mothers that was targeted. A situation whereby terrorists and bandits are targeting mothers and children. Did you see that everybody in Nigeria is sitting down on a gunpowder? These people are enemies of Nigeria. They are waging war against the citizens of Nigeria. And it can never be tolerated.
Good
morning, Dr. Abati. How are you this morning? Perfect. Good morning, Ayo. How are you this morning? Good. Thank you. Good morning, Rufai. Not so good after all the news going on in Nigeria. Well, all right, let's begin what's trending in Plateau State, where no fewer than 30 people, including women and children, were killed by terrorists in Mangu local government area of the state. The attack, which occurred on Tuesday night, despite the curfew imposed on the local government, saw houses, including churches, being burnt down.
This is Oasis Church being destroyed by Muslims in our village, in our area. Please, we need help. We need help. We need security help. We need everybody's help. Please pray for us. This is Oasis Church in Kwaslair, Mangu local government.
My heart goes out to the family members of those 30 victims who died. Yesterday there was this rhetoric on social media. People were calling it ethnic cleansing or religious cleansing. Let me take this tweet from Sarah, who actually posted a video of a man that was butchered. I mean, in the transcription, it appeared that the man was a Christian, and the people that were killing him were Muslims. This person wrote, breaking. Mangu village in Plateau State is still under attack by Islamic extremists. Churches are being burnt down and Christians are being murdered on sight. Where is the government? Where are the imams to breed peace? Nigerians in the Middle Belt are not safe. Well, Pufode wrote, it's really sad how Christians in Plateau State have been brainwashed into believing that any attacks on them are done by Muslims, making specific references to Fulanese. This dangerous rhetoric perpetuates prejudice and hatred towards Muslims and only serves to further divide communities. It is important to condemn all acts of violence, regardless of the perpetrator's religion, and work towards promoting peace and understanding between different religious groups. Blaming one group for the action of a few only leads to further violence and discrimination. While Sambo wrote, killings are still happening in Mangu town of Plateau State. Muslims are being chased out of their homes and butchered despite the 24 hours curfew imposed by the governor. Residents are claiming that even the Operation Rainbow from the police department are shooting down Muslims, which means they have taken a side in the fight. All these are happening under a watch of a Muslim president and vice president. That's the rhetoric online. Rufai, go ahead.
You see, with those three reports you read, there you see the dastardly effect of people using mediums to incite. And we should be careful. And that's why, all in all, we should call for harmony, have a rounded view. That last tweet said Muslims are the ones being killed. under a Muslim president or vice president, that's an incitement.
Absolutely.
It was a deliberate incitement, skewed the narrative, and all of that. I think what we should focus on is the failure of the security authorities and the state to be able to stem the tide. And it should not be thrown into the throngs of religiosity. We should fight the assailants that are disrupting the peace of the area and not make it about religion. Churches are burnt. I also hear mosques are burnt. But what is most important is how can we keep the peace? Because you see, it is narrative like that under Muslim president. And you see, it is narratives like that feed into our election process. But I'm sure Nigerians now know, for those that fooled themselves during the elections and voted along religious or ethnic lines, that, like the Yorubas would say, Iya Okola. What it means is that suffering does not know your tribe or religion.
Absolutely.
It is about getting competent leaders that can stem the tide. Oji, there were killings in December. The security agents said they were going to get on top of it. They did condolence visits. They made pity party.
Yes.
The president met with chief of staffs and all of that. But nothing has happened. And I ask again, where is the president at a time like this? À la France. À la France. So when you see a complete failure of states, let us tackle it and let us not push it along the lines of fanning and increasing religion. You see, that's why some people make complaints about social media. But it is also incumbent on us as constituents to make clarity and bring a better narrative that it's not about baiting religion or tribe against each other. It's about going out there and solving the problem once and for all. Because when we start the beginning of the baiting of religion and tribe and all of that, we will not end at it. Why is that we've increasingly had crisis of different coloration since God knows where on the plateau? Why is it that the plateau is not safe? What can the government do to restore safety and security?